Welcome to welcome to the Dissect. Sorry for that, guys. AWM Morning presenting the Dissect. So on this video, we're gonna go another John Campea video. Yeah, once again, I'm going back to John Campea. I'm getting to the great stuff later and some other stuff. But some interesting topic came up talking about possibility that not the possibility, but the report that's saying the Sony PlayStation 5 is outside the Xbox Series S and X, I guess. Some John Campea, and I'm can I be talking video games? No, I have not watched this video. I did not read any articles about this. So we're just gonna go. I'm gonna go in blind with you guys. So make sure to subscribe, like, sure, subscribe if you're new. If you're ready to subscribe, thank you. Watch, like, smash the like button below, and please share this out on social media, whatever. So I'm gonna go. Like I said, I'm gonna go in this, watching this video from Campea blind because I don't really know what he says. I haven't watched it. But I'm for interest. I was gonna do another topic. Aquaman 2 Lost Kingdom not looking so good. But I'm gonna save that until I see the movie. Then I'll do that John Campea's Aquaman. And maybe do Aquaman his review, go over his review too when he sees it. But yeah, okay guys. Let's watch this. I'm going in blind, so I really don't know what he says.
A lot of home entertainment. For a lot of people, the
You
home
know how I feel about
entertainment
you know how I feel about his video game stuff, or a lot of people like he's not exactly the best source of information or source of somebody to go to for video game takes and stuff.
hub has not been their Roku. It has not been their Apple TV device. It hasn't been their Google Chromecast or Nvidia Shield or whatever. For a lot of people, the hub of the home entertainment system has been either their PlayStation or their Xbox. Both the companies
Or their Switch.
made really smart choices
Or the
while ago
Nintendo
to not
Switch.
just make them game
You got the Switch?
consoles, but to put all of your home entertainment can be on that. Now, I don't
Oh
personally
yeah,
know
that's
a lot
true.
of
That's
people
true.
who use their
Okay, I see what it
gaming
means.
consoles that way as the main hub for their home entertainment, but a bunch of
Yeah,
people
people
do.
do.
And you guys remember
I have.
going back to that South Park episode that was all kind of about the PlayStation versus Xbox wars. Was that this?
The Black Friday.
Was
The
that? I
Black
thought it was
Friday?
Stick or
Okay.
Treat.
I think it was
Get to
three-part
the
episode
topic.
of South Park.
It was something like that. I can't remember exactly
it
what
was
it
the
was,
Black
but it was
Friday,
really there was it was all no, we're gonna get a PlayStation. No, we're gonna get an Xbox. I mean, that was a huge thing. Well, according to a new report, that battle's over.
That battle's
This
over.
comes to us from IGN, who wrote the following. Financial Times quotes analysis by Ampri show that PS5 sales grew by about 65% in 2023 to 22.5 million units this year, whereas Xbox sales fell about 15% to 7.6 million.
Wow.
That means that PlayStation 5 has outsold the Xbox Series X and S.
Nintendo's
almost
expected to release
3
the
to
next gen
1.
console next year.
The near 7-year-old Nintendo Switch.
I'm gonna say no. I'm not gonna think Nintendo. I don't think Nintendo's gonna release their next console next year, but I do think maybe in 2025.
Meanwhile, saw sales fall 18%
I
to
think they'll announce a
16.4
new console, but I don't think it'll be coming out next year.
million. People still buying up them Nintendo Switches. In 2023, Nintendo is expected to release its next gen console in 2024. So, I mean, we don't cover a lot of gaming stuff here. I just find this additionally fascinating because this is a lot of people's home entertainment system. That's come very prevalent recently with Discovery taking away a bunch of the Discovery content away from people who bought that content on the PlayStation 5 platform. But that's another discussion for another time. Ray, I got to ask you.
Ray is the gamer.
Is this Vince Carter at the dunk contest? It's over?
Look,
it's over. Is this over? PlayStation won the battle. Is that it?
You know what? It's been over, and I don't care. Like,
because you're an Xbox guy.
No, I am an Xbox guy mainly because I was the one pegged in my group of friends to get it, and I said, "Oh, it's an American console. I'll support something made in America. You know, go America. You know what I mean? It's just because when we were kids, we couldn't buy all the consoles. So one of us bought something. So my other friend bought a Dreamcast, and if we went over and we played it enough, we would decide, oh, I like that console enough where I'm just going to ask for one. So I was the Xbox guy. I didn't really like it at first, but then what the Xbox gave me was the community, the messaging, the multiplayer. And as everyone knows, I'm a multiplayer player. And I still had a PlayStation 4, but that was for I would buy all the single player games for that. That's why I think, and plus right now, I don't think it needs they're not trying to sell hardware anymore. Xbox seems like they're done with the hardware with this Game Pass. I haven't turned my Xbox on in ages. I'm actually playing Game Pass on this monitor because it has the Game Pass app.
Don't tell your boss that.
I'm just saying when we were
don't
when we
tell
were-
your boss that.
when we-
now, as we speak, and I'm
Not right
supposed to
now.
be working.
lunch break, I can do what I want. Yeah, so like I'm pretty sure PlayStation has always defeated Xbox. It's not a new thing. Good for them. I love PlayStation. I love Xbox. I just wear a lot more Xbox stuff than PlayStation. It's a lot easier to match
Okay.
green than purple, blue, whatever it is.
But you
So-
raise an interesting point though, because with Game Pass, I
I'm
there
not
are
surprised.
people
It's
who
outside
can
Xbox.
enter the Xbox ecosystem without owning an Xbox, right? Whereas now that I will say this though, the PlayStation, I have 2 PlayStation 5s. I got one here in
Of
the office, I got
course.
one at home. Gotta have one wherever you
Gotta
go.
first.
But I mean, it's such a good user interface. Like if you're going to use it not just as a gaming system, but I mean as a home entertainment system, like to access your Netflix or your whatever, which I don't, but I have that.
That's not
times
the
done
reason
that, and
why it's outselling Xbox. Because Xbox has all that too.
it's got a very intuitive, easy to use
I feel
interface.
I feel like it's what you're used to because I feel like Xbox, for
Do
me,
you
it's
know what?
way
Do you
more.
know why? Do you know why? Do you know why Sony and the Sony PlayStation 5, the games have been lacking exclusively? But do you know why Sony has more game is being the reason why Sony? I'm not surprised, or it's not surprising that it's outside the Xbox. Because they do a better job with their games. Their exclusive games are better than Microsoft. That's it. They do, even though they've been slacking since the PS5.
Intuitive to like
It's history.
move
It's
around from
history.
app to app, whereas my PlayStation, it's like I gotta go scroll all the way over and then drop it and
I'm-
then close a thing and then open a thing. But I mean, I think it's just what you're used to.
Yeah, and I'm surprised.
I have both consoles, PlayStation 5 and the Xbox. I could easily find. I could easily go where I need to on both.
You didn't set up your projector room to be controlled by that PlayStation 5. It's just a sweet machine and a sweet thing you're
Ugh.
playing. You've
No,
attached
they're
to
not.
it.
They're
I'm
not
surprised you
discussing
don't
the
use
reason.
like
This is not the
Netflix to
reason
do
why
that.
it's outselling
You could,
Xbox.
but I
just
don't
use
care
my
what game system it is.
Yeah,
As a home entertainment system hub, game systems are shit
Yeah, they are.
compared to
They
like
are.
an actual dedicated
right.
thing like a
That's
Chromecast.
need to
true,
drop that.
obviously, but
I think they do need to drop that, to be honest. A lot of TVs come with everything that they used to do.
Yeah, that used to be a selling point. It's not a selling point anymore.
Yeah.
Rob?
I have one comment that I think that it should be taken into consideration. PlayStation 5s were very difficult to come by for
Yeah.
the first
Yeah.
years of their
So is Xbox.
availability. And
Not
then
as much as
suddenly there was
PlayStation
a deluge of them and everybody could get them. So I think PlayStation sales have been goosed by the fact that you can now get them when you couldn't before.
But the reason you couldn't before is because they were all selling out.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
that's what I mean.
it's not like they
Console.
weren't being sold.
Yeah,
right?
they
so what's the excuse for Microsoft?
they just didn't have enough a product
That's
to meet
because
the
COVID,
demand.
the
Yeah.
manufacturing is
Yeah.
shut down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
COVID manufacturing was shut down. Now it's not. And then also they've done things like they've got the Spider-Man 2 version.
Yeah.
Of
Well, that's
of
what it
PlayStation
has.
2.
PlayStation. I primarily was always an Xbox person, but I have both. But let's face it, PlayStation has great titles. I mean, they have the Last
Yeah.
of Us franchise. They've got Ghost of
Well, they're way ahead when it comes to exclusive
Oh,
titles.
yeah.
God of War,
Tsushima, yeah, God of
Last
War.
of Us.
Ghost of
It's
Tsushima.
the
Yeah,
gap
Ghost of
is only going to get bigger with them
Days
releasing
Gone,
the
whatever.
PlayStation Slim.
Yeah, but what okay. Elder Scrolls: The Next Fallout. Who's going to go into? Microsoft.
Which
Yeah.
people didn't like the PlayStation 5. If there was one reason, they couldn't fit it in their entertainment
It was-
system.
yeah, a
They
huge
made it
machine,
smaller, so it's just going to get
Yeah,
bigger
but
and
it's
bigger.
sexy.
I haven't seen
I
one.
love
I
it.
actually want to see
Oh
one.
my
in
It looks like if there was a Star Trek game system,
That
it
would
would
be
look
the
like
PS5.
By the way,
that.
Ghost of Tsushima was PlayStation 4, not 5.
That's what it would
PlayStation
look
5.
like.
But it's
Guys, we want to take a second to thank the sponsor of today's video, Quip.
Okay,
Good
yeah,
health
yeah.
starts with good habits, and Quip makes forming good dental habits easy.
Honestly, I don't. What they just talk about this video is pointless. It's always been like that. PlayStation and Sony's always been outselling Xbox. It's always been like that. I'm not surprised here, man. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Like, but they didn't really go to. You could tell their lack of knowledge about video games there, except for Ray. And they mostly talk about the interface of accessing different options through PlayStation and Microsoft. And you know what? I was able to figure out both easily. You just gotta, scroll yourself. You just gotta play around with it. That's it. It's easy. It's easy access. They're just talking about basically more 3 or 4 minutes about the interface of the Xbox. Yeah. Okay. Sony's always been outselling. Yeah. Okay. Sony's been always outselling. But you gotta remember, Sony had no game, Sony did not have a. Sony was really shut out. I don't know if they were shut out, but they did not do well at the Game Awards. I don't know if it could hurt them in the long run, but did not really do well at the Game Awards. I don't know what to say, guys. My opinion on this, yeah, it's always been like that. Like, share, subscribe, comment below. And there will be some Grace videos. There'll be some. I'm waiting for the Campea Aquaman video. He had made an Aquaman video about is tracking lower scores in the Marvels, but I think I might wait until he does a review on it. If he's going to do a review on it, he might do other theater stuff. I don't know if I'm going to do a video now, but we'll wait till that. And I think I might turn the Grace video into a stream because it is a live stream that she did these 2 topics on Arkham, Batman stuff, and Insomnia. I think I might turn it into a live stream. So yeah, be on the lookout for that, guys. Take care, guys.